One of the most influential artists. I mean, the name speaks for itself.
You could sing secular music, but you can't curse. He was like, you know what? You good, but the Lord's not gonna bless you till you stop all that rap.
How were you able to get out of what you call the most embarrassing moment in your life and keep going forward?
You know, in The Voice, you got all the judges, and you waiting for them to turn around while you sing. They put my thing as the worst voice audition ever. I disrespected God's blessing.
When I came out here and I heard Flex, I'm like, well, that's a banger.
You know how they say fake it till you make it? I faked it for a long time, but like the only way you fail is if you quit. Be the first you.
We got one of the most influential artists coming out of Louisiana, man. We got Cupid. I mean, the name speaks for itself.
Voice of family reunions. For sure.
Appreciate that.
The name speaks for itself. And I just want to start off with the first question. Growing up in Lafayette, Louisiana, how did that structure you as an artist and as a man?
Well, musically, we right in between Jig, Baton Rouge, Bouncing New Orleans, and then back in the day when I first started, you had like the Texas music with the screw music.
Yeah.
So Zydeco was big in our area. So it's kind of like when you live in Lafayette, it's a collaboration of really all of them together. When you would go to the club, from 9 o'clock to 12 was all bounce music. Jubilee, Chopper Style, we in there getting it in. And right at midnight, DJ choop, 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 drank up in my cup. And then the club from then on was just gangster and screw.
Yeah.
So that's all I knew because I was in the club every week. That's all I knew. So that's why all my music is so dance oriented or up tempo, because I was just surrounded by all of that. And that's kind of what like created my culture, my style living here in Lafayette, you know? Yeah. A mixture of all of that.
So I want to know, how did you come with the name Cupid?
So in high school, man, they had a song. Well, I used to do a lot of talent shows and sing the girls in school, bro.
Okay.
That was my thing, bro, you know? So they had a song, Cupid by 112.
112, yeah.
And everybody knew, like, that's the dude that sing Cupid.
Yeah.
So
that's the song you were singing.
Yeah, so girls would be like,
okay,
hey, come here. Sing Cupid. That's that boy that sing Cupid all the time. Hey, Cupid. Boom.
So you pop it off anyway. A girl be like, see Cupid.
I used to go to the dorm. I don't know if them boys even open no more.
And you will?
Yeah.
Yeah, them boys still open. Yeah.
I would go down. It was a girls' dorm at the time.
That's a dorm.
It's
right across the street from you. Like they got Hewwood, they got Dembo, and they got Baker and
Bonet.
How much I wouldn't do.
So I would go downstairs at Dembo. They had a piano. Me and my partner. And man, either he would play or I'll play. And I just sit down there and play. Because you could go in the lobby and just kick it. Back then, you couldn't just go up in the dorm. Yeah. So, you know, until like 7 o'clock, they had open house, is what they used to call it. Yeah. Man, we'd be down there. Girls would be coming down, going to lunch. Girl, if I told you, I
gotta find
I'm gonna get somebody's. Right. They can't pick them all.
Yeah.
So, what was it? You know.
So you really first started singing in college, or this was in high school too?
No, so it was in high school. Okay. I started in high school. That's where the name Cupid kind of like came through. And then when I got to college, man, I met some guys from Ruston, Louisiana. It was 4 of them, and all them boys could sing. Mm-hmm. So we decided to make it as a group.
Band, using a band.
Oh man, it's 5 of them called Fifth Element.
It's hard. It's a hard name.
Fifth Element. It's a hard name. Man, look, they got some old footage that can never be released of them Fifth Element days, bro. Because, you know, back then, you just wanted the girls to scream. So we went to a few of like the fraternity things and the sorority things. And, you know, back then I was bro, I was in the sports, man. So, you know, it wasn't nothing to just take the shirt off and hump the ground. You know.
So y'all was a cover group or y'all was writing your own song?
Oh no, well, we started recording later, but initially we was singing whatever was hot on the radio. Like talent show coming up Thursday, we'd be telling all the girls like, yeah, you know, we got a talent show. Y'all come and check us out. So they'll be all front row. And you never know, bro. You get, man, it was wild. Throwing water. Wow.
Turning them up.
Oh, it was
turning them up.
Super wild, man. We had no guidance. But that's how we started getting our name in the area, because it was like them little 5 little dudes, and all the girls liked us.
Fifth Element.
So we was always.
You was the lead singer?
So I wasn't the lead. So I was like the Cisco in the group.
Okay.
Everybody in the group was like tall. So my boy 6'5", my other partner was 6'2".
And they singing?
Singing. Yeah.
And they ain't playing no ball?
They all had played ball in high school. Ruston High School, Arcadia. They all played ball in high school. But when they came down, they was here to try to get the education. And man, it was so they was the lead singers. My buddy, name what we call him, his name was Kedra Kesey. He was the lead singer. And I was the dude that would just do the high notes. Because I got a higher registered voice. So I do the high notes, and I was no shirt off the cuff.
Off real.
Off the rip.
No shirt off.
He did say he would like the Cisco though, so
yeah, I'm off the rip. They was, you know, they would come out singing. I do my little part, but you know, that's kind of how I got into the entertainment. Was, man, you know, in college, if you weren't good, they would boo you, bro.
Yeah.
Them talent shows were treacherous back in the day.
Yeah.
So you could sing a song, but if like somebody was a weak link, you had to. Yeah. You know, if you start seeing that crowd get a little ruffled,
start hearing the murmurs.
Yeah. Let's go.
Did y'all practice, or y'all just went out there?
Probably when we practiced too much. That's how come we didn't do good in school. Yeah, man. We started off good, man, and by the time our second year came, we all was on academic probation.
Damn.
All of us.
Damn. Was it worth it?
In hindsight. In hindsight. But back then, man, you know, man, you can't tell your mom, you know.
I'm singing, that's why I ain't going to class.
Wait, so that shit, your family didn't know what was going on?
My parents knew, you know, what was going on.
Yeah.
And the irony is, my dad got a calling on his life to be a minister around that time too. Okay. So, picture I'm going crazy at the talent show, and then Sunday morning they like, yeah, I heard your son was
dad preaching, son talent show, no shirt on.
He humping the ground. He doing everything.
He singing all these ungodly songs,
everything, man. And so that was a difficult time, because my parents was like, you know, they didn't want to let me sing secular music at all. That is evil. Yeah. So, my godfather, man, I talked with my godfather, me and him real tight, and he talked with my dad, and so my dad, we made a deal. It was like, look, you could sing secular music, but you can't curse.
That was gonna be my next question. I was gonna ask why all of your songs no curse.
Till today, bro.
Yeah. Till to this day.
Till today. Yeah. Because I'm like, all right, that's the deal. Yeah. You know. So once I got into that pocket of making music that was clean, and then I started seeing how profitable it was. Because like it was places I could perform that certain other people couldn't perform.
Which are different languages.
Yes. Yeah. It was uncharted waters though, because I mean, you got to think back then.
Everybody.
It's UGK.
Everybody.
That was part of the music thing, you know. So they would look at me crazy at times, but I'm kind of glad my parents did that, because that made me discover a lane that I probably wouldn't have discovered if I just would have been able to walk.
I assume it make you better at making songs. Like I know Lil Wayne just said he couldn't curse music, but that's why he got so good at rapping. So it probably helps you make better songs. Yeah, man.
I find that when people curse, it's because they don't have nothing to say.
Yeah.
It's like a space word. I think comedians who do that too is because they not all the way confident in their material. Yeah. So they just know them curse words can kind of bail them out and give them a couple of seconds to tell a joke, you know?
Right. How long y'all group was together for?
Oh man, we connected in 97, and by 99 we was out.
What's the reason behind it? Not being Pacific, but you know.
So everybody was on academic probation.
Mm-hmm.
They all lived in Ruston, Louisiana. I was the only one still here.
Mhm.
And we had started. So what made me leave, my athletics and leave school was because we met a guy by the name of Roland Edison at a talent show. And Roland Edison used to work with SWV. So they signed us.
Yeah.
And then it just it didn't work out, and then he ended up passing away.
Yeah.
So after that happened, it was like we were stuck. Like
Yeah.
we didn't know what to do. There's a guy that's funding all of our clothing and doing all this stuff, and now he gone.
Yeah.
We done got the grades, so they all had to move back home. And when they moved back to Ruston, I was the only one here.
Yeah.
So that's what triggered my solo career and made me start doing solo stuff because I still wanted to do music, but that's what kind of ended us was that.
And you said something about you used to play sports. You was on the track team, I see. So
Yeah.
what made you feel like, all right, now it's the time to jump off the porch and go fully on? Quit my scholarship. A full scholarship in track, that's hard. That ain't easy to
I
get.
wonder how that conversation was with your parents.
Yeah.
So, bruh, like my parents, honestly, my parents really didn't know what was going on with my athletic stuff and my school stuff. It was kind of like once you get out of high school,
You ain't
Man.
gotta tell them. They don't call
Yeah.
home and say your grade. I'm on the same day because that's what I used to do. When you left, they ain't gonna call home and say he got this in this class.
Nah.
Not until they find out.
what you doing with your life after you finish?
Yeah.
Go to college. All right, you go fill out the papers. You go get all this stuff squared away. You get it done. So I was running, man, and in high school I was good. Got to college, bro, and you start realizing how average you are because track ain't a team sport. Like it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
So I'm in the heat with dude from Trinidad and Tobago,
Yeah.
from Colombia, from Jamaica,
Yeah.
and like it just wasn't hitting on it. Like I mean, when you running 10-6-6, 10-6, 10-5 in college,
That ain't doing.
That's bare minimum.
nah, man. I like running track, but I kind of knew I like singing more, and I kind of realized that like the Olympics wasn't in my
Yeah.
future.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, cool. So it was one day, me and a guy, and I'm gonna put him on blast. DJ Chill. He's a DJ in the area. He threw the shop with. We was talking about music one day, and he used to DJ at all the parties. We quit the same day.
Damn.
And man, my coach was like, "What?"
It don't wanna be like that.
I
You
was
told
like,
him why you quit? Like you told him.
No, I didn't tell him why. I was like, "Coach,
Yeah.
I just don't want to do this." Because at the time, I could say it now, like I'm gonna do music, but at that time, it was like, that's the stupidest guy. That would have been the stupidest thing to say. Because nobody had like really was doing music like that. And I just stepped out, man, started going to them clubs, and recording music, and being a hype man at parties and just making myself visible with the music.
I was about to say, what was one of your first experiences that really made you feel like, all right, I can really do this music after the group?
I had a song, you can search this. It's called "Do Your Thing." Cupid, "Do Your Thing," featuring my boy. I had a partner from New Orleans. His name, we called him West Bank Lincoln. His name was Lincoln. We called him West Bank Lincoln, and he was like my hype man. But like we was all over campus, bro. And there was this thing called Q-Nick in the park, where the radio station Q95.5 would do this big park party. Dog, I'm talking about 20, 30, 40,000 people.
Damn.
One year they decided to put it inside the Cajun Dome.
Yeah.
And dog, my little song was popping, bro. I was like at all the little team parties, all the little clubs, like the high schoolers, man, you know what I'm saying? They was into dancing. So they would look up to me almost like I was like like on some B2K type stuff. Like, oh, and I started getting my name out like that. Well, I performed. It was me, B2K, Lil Flip, this is Chopper, this is a bunch of people, and I got it captured on video, man. Man, I got up there and I had a song called "Check Your Girl, Check Your Guy," and man, when I performed that song, dog, word for word, everybody rocking in there. And when I saw that, I was like,
Yeah.
I can't go back.
I'm here now.
mind you, after the show, I had I think it was like a 1991 Ford Escort. Hopped in that boy. Ain't had no gas because I did it for free.
Yeah.
No gas. Drove around the corner to my apartment. But in my mind, I was like, I just rocked this more than B2K.
Yeah.
So mentally, I had figured, I was like, I know what it feels like in my brain and in my system to be a star. Because like it had happened in that moment. So at that time, at that very moment, bro, it was like, yeah, I could do this.
So when you create a song, what comes first? The movement or the music?
The first thing is the melody. Like just the vibe of the beat. Like the beat. Because I gotta know what I want it to sound like. Then comes the moves.
Okay.
You said moves?
The moves come before
when I'm doing a line dance song.
Yeah.
The moves and then the lyrics.
I figure with a line dance, like you get the dance right, they ain't really, because there's a lot of people that know the song to a line dance, but they don't really know the words. They just know what the song tells them to do. So you put a good dance in them. You just, make sure you ride that shit.
But it's a science to it. It's kind of like this, bro. Y'all play football, right? Defensive back or offense?
Both of you.
Perfect. You can tell me how to cover this person. He running full speed, but he gonna make a move and I'm lost. But you guys know the technique to break down, turn your hips, look over your shoulder, right?
Yeah.
So when I make music and I make dance songs, it's the same way. I understand how people move on a daily basis. I was in them clubs so much, I would just watch. I go to the club and just watch people dance. So it's certain dances you can't put together because your body is gonna be unnatural. It's unnatural for me to cover a wide receiver. I can't do that.
Yeah.
But for you, you're gonna see his hips, see his feet, and you're gonna know what to do. So when I create these dances, I consider the audience. I consider people who can't dance, people who can't.
Yeah.
White people, black people, Latino people, because they move different. And if you want to make a successful line dance, you gotta be able to make something that everybody can do. And there's a science to it, but there's a lot of just like if you take the time to really watch how a person walk, right? If I step with my right foot, what's the next thing I have to do?
Step with your left.
And after I step with my left foot, there's only 5 or 6 other things I can do. How do I put that in a way to where, and then make it to where it turns a direction? You can go quarter turn or full turn, but it can do it again. And then whenever the last beats, the last 5, 6, 7, 8, everything got to be finished for you to be able to start comfortably on that same foot you started with.
So look, take us through the creation of your, in my opinion, your most famous song, "The Keep Yourself."
Dog, if I tell
That's
you
a song that
Because I want to know how
died.
you go from singing Cupid 112 to making line dances. Like, did you always know you wanted to make dances?
Could you
No,
always
bro.
date?
Oh yeah. I was in them clubs, yeah, man. And I just, we would always dance, me and my partners, So I always was into dancing, man. And the way Cupid Shuffle came about, man, it's like I wanted to make a line dance.
Mm-hmm.
They had the cha-cha slide, the electric slide, but I felt like cha-cha slide was a lot of directions. I wanted to do something simple.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I was singing regular music, that stuff that they call Southern Soul now, like the Tuckers and the King George. I was doing that a little bit, before I made Keep It Shuffle, because I had been out. I put my first song out, "Do Your Thing," in 2001. I got signed to Atlantic in 2007. So that 6-year span was like me just doing all kinds of music locally. I've always been a singer, dog. But if you singing on fast beats back then, you was a rapper. It was no, it's a rapper.
Yeah.
So, dog, one day I'm going to the studio. My partner, Mr. Fat, shout out to Mr. Fat. We wanted to make a Zydeco song. That was our goal with Cupid Shuffle. We're going to make a Zydeco song. And the name of it was going to be called New Style. Because if you ever hear the song, I go, do you dance, new style, yeah. They say, you know what I'm saying? So that was the plan.
Yeah.
I couldn't get no Zydeco artist to play accordion on it. I wasn't that big.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo, I got a Zydeco song.
You trying to get on love? And
Yeah. Or just on the even if it's if I had to save a couple of dollars, I need y'all to play. Nobody wants to do it.
Yeah.
So boom. I'm like, screw it. I don't need no accordion. So dog, Beats done, going to the studio to record. I go to pay my light bill. This is a true story, bro. I already told the story 100 times, but this is the God honest truth. I go to pay my light bill, and there's a lady at the door. She a flashlight cop. And like she knew me from the area. She was like, you know what? You good, but the Lord not gonna bless you till you stop all that rap. Piss me off, bro. Like, ma'am, I'm singing. Like, what are you talking about?
Little rapper.
All that rap, you know? Because back then,
Because it's fast.
yeah, it's fast. It's up tempo. Pay my light bill, get to the studio, told my partner, run the beat. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. First
That's hard.
That's hard.
Shout out to her. Shout out to her.
She don't know what she did.
She don't know.
She don't know what she did.
Second line, because they didn't want to play accordions. They say, what you doing, trying to do some Zydeco. Then I just let the music come from my soul. And I just start going at it.
See, I didn't know what Zydeco was till I got here. Till I came to
That's a
you.
Louisiana thing for sure.
Yep.
You be like, bro, what is Zydeco?
My people was country, so I knew what it was. And BR, they don't really do it too much.
I really
But my people from New Roads and Clinton. So that's what I heard growing up first.
Man.
So I was kind of familiar with it.
Yep.
That's why
That's where it comes from, man. This area, man. And then I got in the booth and I remember to the right, to the right, to the right, to left. Then I said to the left, to the left, to the left. Now I kick, now I kick, now I kick. Then I stopped. And I was like, what rhymes with left? Self.
Yeah.
It don't, but it sounds
So
good.
this was
Just something to put in
This
there.
was all off the dome.
Off the dome.
No
But
writing.
I did not write Cupid Shuffle at all.
You was just feeling the beat.
I was
And
mad.
that was your first attempt at a line dance song.
Yes.
That's how you hit the
I was
ground.
mad,
That's
bro.
how you hit the ground. You get
My
mad,
first, dog,
I was in
I
that mode.
was mad, bro. Like this lady disrespect me.
Yeah.
And then back then I had a song called Swing Around the Rosie. It was a swing out song. And at that time, it was like the biggest swing out song in the 337 area.
Yeah.
Like if you play it at a party right now with some older people, just watch their response. They'll go crazy. And at that same time, there was a guy, I had seen him at a concert and he was like, you'll never be able to top Swing Around the Rosie. And I'm the type of person from an athletic side, please don't tell me I can't do something.
That's gonna make me.
It's gonna take,
You
it might
can't
take my
cover-
whole life.
You can't cover him.
But I'm gonna do it.
Most definitely.
I'm
get
good.
it done.
It's gonna take 20 years, but I'm gonna get you. And so long story short, man, recorded Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
I used to DJ at a club on Surrey Street called the Brass Room. Recorded it, took it straight to the club that night, and I taught everybody in the club to dance.
Yeah.
And dog, my life changed.
From that day
From
on.
that day, bro, it was like
Overnight.
every Thursday I would play the song and I would just watch the crowd just go crazy and crazy. And then it started going to other clubs. People would come to our spot on Thursday and take it to their clubs. And next thing you know, between August of 06 and December of 06, dog, it was crazy.
And you was signed.
I wasn't signed yet.
Another sign. Yeah.
No, I was just bouncing around the clubs around here, bro.
Making music.
All right, got a follow-up question to that. Because I seen some online that said that the Voice, famous TV show,
Mm-hmm.
they had called you on the show specifically to perform the Cupid Shuffle. And then right after you performed it, I guess it was time to vote, you know what I'm saying? And they ain't vote, like everybody chair turned around or didn't turn around to it, like they didn't like it. So like, how did you overcome that adversity knowing that like, y'all called me on here to perform this song? Like,
I want to fight, bro. I want to punch Cito in the back of his head, bro. Swear to God, bro. Hey, bro. Because in my brain, how could you not turn around?
Yeah.
There's no other way to sing Cupid Shuffle. And dog, I was singing my heart out. But I didn't know the play.
Yeah.
You know, in The Voice, you got all the judges and you waiting for them to turn around while you sing it.
Yeah.
So in my mind, I'm like, there's no way.
Yeah.
As I'm singing it, bro, I'm noticing the chair's not turning. And I'm not processing. Like, these, like, not gonna turn around.
Yeah.
Dog, when I finished, it was the most embarrassing time of my life. Because this was when Twitter was hot.
Yeah.
Dog, I was, it was pre-recorded, so I knew, you know, okay, they didn't turn around, flew back to Louisiana, got back on the road. When the episode played, dog, I was Donkey of the Day on the Breakfast Club.
Damn.
Damn.
They put my thing as the worst voice audition ever.
Damn.
So they bro, YouTube was killing me, dog. Twitter was killing me, bro. Like, and at that time, it's like 2012, something like that. I'm used to it now with Instagram, and you know, people gonna talk like
Every day. That's
but
normal.
back then it was like I'm walking in the grocery store, bro. People walking up to me like, "You so stupid. Why you saying your own song? That's dumb." But what they didn't know is you don't choose your song.
Yeah.
They pick the
That's
songs
what I
that
had
you gonna
read.
sing.
They had picked that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. So, but I will tell y'all this, brothers. Like, the biggest lesson I learned about that was I disrespected God's blessing because I had prayed for Cupid Shuffle. That's something that I wanted. Was like, I was like, God, I ain't gotta be rich. I ain't gotta be famous. Just let me have a song where I can do music for the rest of my life. And that's specifically what I got. Then I try to go on a network show and be like, I want to show people I can sing. I got Cupid Shuffle, but you know,
Disregard the blessing.
I disrespected his blessing, and he sure enough showed me. When I came back after that, and after I took all of that, bro, it took me a couple of years to shake back. I was all line dance after that, because that's the lane that God carved out for me. And when I try to go a different direction, it just never worked.
So we had Cajun Ninja on the show yesterday, and he was talking about how, because the question that had came up, would he ever want to be on like a cooking show or whatever? And he was like, nah, because he feel like some of that stuff be like it be altered or whatever. Like they already have in mind who they want to win.
Like
and
Gordon Ramsay might taste the best dish and still might not say it's the best because they want
because
another.
they got a different agenda.
Yeah.
So like, did you feel like any of that was cooked like with this?
So
You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give y'all the real on y'all show. What really happened was when you get on The Voice, right, or some of these shows, the contract says that they retain the rights to your music forward and backward.
Yeah.
Same thing he said.
Yeah, that's exactly what he said.
Exactly what he said.
That's
So-
exactly what dude said.
I was like, you can have everything forward. We make new songs, but that shuffle, I can't give you my rights to that.
Yeah.
And because I was defiant with that, like I still hadn't signed my contract, because when you go on those shows at that time, the way they did it, they took everybody's phones.
Oh wow.
They compensated everybody's phones. Bro, I'm gonna give y'all the full again. So you get there, and like say I don't know you, right? They make us roommates. We in a hotel roommates. They confiscate all our phones. So if you got your phone, and I know you could really sing, I'm gonna tell them. Cause I'm trying to get you out of here.
Politics.
Yeah.
So it's all that going on, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Well, I had my phone, and the little dude that was in my room, I was like, say, bro, like, so I called my lawyer. My lawyer was like, hey, man, like, I know, they sent me the paperwork as the representation. Like, you're not doing that. So because I wasn't, look, it's their show, it's their rules.
Yeah.
But I couldn't give that up to get on The Voice.
Yeah.
It was like, we gonna fix you.
Yeah.
Them chairs ain't turning.
Yeah.
So that's kind of going back to what you were saying. A lot of that stuff is still TV. It's still business, right?
Yeah.
So it's never really just hypothetically the luck of the draw.
Yeah.
Like you might be talented, you might have good food, but ultimately there's always a decision maker back there figuring out what's gonna be the best for their show.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
So when you came back from that, you said that was the most embarrassing moment in your life. You got to come back to where you from, and everybody telling you what they should have did, knowing they can't sing. But they telling you what you should have did.
Say, dog,
All the answers.
y'all been living around here long enough to know the hood will get you, dog.
Right. So
Man, you trash, man, you so dumb. You could have sang anything. I'm in Walmart, dog.
Yeah.
People just walking up to me like, just doing this.
Just shaking their head.
So after going through that, because when something happened to you, you either tuck it back in or you keep going. How were you able to get out of what you call the most embarrassing moment in your life and keep going forward and being successful in music still?
It was hard. It was super hard. The reason why it was so hard was because before I signed, everybody loved me. When I signed, everybody loved me. But as I started growing in the music business, I had to leave home.
Yeah.
So when I left home was like, you don't mess with us no more.
Thank you all that.
I
Don't mess
really
with
know
it.
like that.
So here it is, this happens, and I gotta come back home. So it's like, I knew you finna
They
get
were
dropped.
looking for
I knew it. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute. My kid had a big part in it, bro, because I kind of got accustomed to living a certain lifestyle.
Yep.
I had to figure it out, man. You know how they say fake it till you make it?
Yeah.
I faked it for a long time, bro. Like, bread wasn't really coming in. Like, talking about people really wasn't booking me. They were just saying I had one song. And so when you got one song, they could like, man, we'll give you $1,500. Come do this, man. I need the 15.
Yeah.
But you know you
But
worth
I
more
know,
than that.
right? And then that becomes a habit. And the next thing you know, every word on the street is that's how much I
I
cost.
get it if you get him 15.
Yep.
Yeah.
So it was rough, man. Till I made this song called "Do It With Your Boots On," and that kind of helped me a little bit and propelled me, man. But it was a struggle all the way through, dog. All the way through till about till COVID era. COVID.
Hey,
Glad you overcame it though, bro.
was it somebody that like that you leaned on, like that you would consider like your rock that helped you get through that room?
My friend, dog, my partners, Mr. Fat, J Smooth, my brother Luck, my partners.
Yeah.
Cause like they was ride or die with me before we got the deal. When we got signed, we used to be in a van touring together, eating bologna sandwiches, and just like thugging it out, man. So it was like they always held me down, bro. It'd be times where I couldn't pay them for shows. They'll be like, just keep the bread, or I'll be like, I can't pay you what I normally pay you, but here's a little something, and they just never turn, bro. So that's why I'm so like till this day, the same dudes I rock with now, are the same guys I've been rocking with since 2001, and they really just stuck behind me. And like we were talking about the songs, I was like, I'm gonna make another one.
Yeah.
Eventually, it's just I don't know how, I don't know what it's gonna sound like, but something gonna come to me to where it's gonna get me out of this
You
hole.
keep at it. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah, and
It's
boy,
gone.
that dang gon' flex.
That was my next question.
That dang gon' flex.
That was my
boy.
next question.
Man.
When I came out here and I heard Flex, I'm like, well, it's a banger.
I didn't even know that was you at first because it sounded so different.
Yeah, I didn't even
Nobody
the
did.
first one, and I'm like,
Nobody
so
did.
when I'm like, dang, he been in the game still.
No, nobody. And I remember, so Flex was like, man, I made that during COVID. Cause, bruh, dog, I was so anti-COVID. I would still go do shows, bruh. And anywhere where, like, they still was like outside, like Miss Jackson, Mississippi, like Mobile and Houston. Dog, they was having secret concerts all in the field.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I made Flex, and you in the house all day long. So I thought that's how I started educating myself on this TikTok thing.
Yeah.
So everybody doing these dances, we all stuck in the house. I made Flex, man. It started blowing up in Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. And if you ever watch the Flex video, bro, it's super whack. But the reason why it's like that is because we had to sneak to shoot it.
Damn.
Because it was COVID.
Yeah.
Nobody was supposed to even be out. We snuck in a daiquiri shop in Jackson, Mississippi, and shot the video, bro. It was that like low key and discreet, but it was blowing up. Mind you, this is the same time when Prime had just kind of got like right after COVID. Prime got to Jackson State, so Jackson State was just on fire. Flex was on fire in Jackson way before here. It was all that Mississippi area, bro. And man, look, they brought me out there for some kind of event. And I was like, what's up, man? It's Cupid. Before I do Flex, let me take y'all back. And I sang Shuffle. And the whole crowd did like this. What? Nobody knew that was me.
Damn.
It was, you talking 2007. Cupid Shuffle. 2020. Flex. That's two different generations of kids.
It is.
So even till today, like there was a post like last year. How many of y'all didn't know that the same dude that made Cupid Shuffle made Flex? And dog, it was like, you know,
I never knew it.
people putting T-Pain made that.
Right.
T-Pain
So when
made
I
that.
first heard Flex, I don't dance. I can't dance. I ain't got
I'm
no
right
rhythm.
there. I got
But I'm like,
Bro,
bro,
I
I
cover receivers and can't
that don't make no sense.
The
Ain't?
basketball players have the rhythm. 'Cause basketball.
So you can dance. See, I can't dance. But
we grew up dancing. Though.
When I first heard Flex, I'm like, I gotta learn this dance. Y'all gotta teach me.
It did sound like T-Pain though. That's funny. Like, well, if you don't know, you like, dang, like this sound like.
And shout out to T-Pain, one of my favorite artists in the world.
Yeah, but that ain't your song.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to work with him years ago, man, and I hope I could work with him again. But like Flex was like science. Like we was in this. I was in the studio like, what sounds? I was like doing this whole study of sounds. Yeah. And like, you know, if you really research sounds, certain sounds trigger certain like frequencies in your brain. Like that's why when you hear a song like you'll maintain like
what you want.
It's the sounds that generate like all Lil Jon songs got that heavy 808. But with Flex makes you want to move, and then I'm gonna keep it real. Flex got that Florida in it.
Yeah.
That's probably why you like it.
Yeah.
Because if you listen to it, if I'm a big fan of Florida music. Florida, we have the drums and that. You know that sound. You know that sample that every Florida song got. That
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Right, man. So like I wanted to have that kind of vibe, man, like a fun Florida sunny vibe, bro. And the man when Flex hit, bro, like
that's probably why.
Still hit.
Yeah, man.
Because I first heard it, we had went to you know how we used to go to the volleyball game before the football game?
Yeah.
And they played it like at a timeout. And they like, get up, come on, y'all come dance. And I'm like, bro, I don't dance, but I want to know this dance. So I'm out there, they trying to teach it to me. I'm I look stiff, but
when you from Louisiana and people have like a big party or something and you don't know the line, that's a bad feeling. I'm like, man, I call myself being from Louisiana. I'm looking at everybody else. At first, I'm acting like, I just don't feel like it. I didn't know how to do it. So I'm like, man, I'm gonna go home, put the song on, learn how to do it. We go to the next function because that's the girls. Like, you get the line dance with it.
Because you realize
it's not about that.
You start realizing out here, like the ones who know how to Zydeco and swing, like they're the cool ones. Like I be like, man, I want to learn how to, but I don't know. So now I'm on the wall like this.
That's not the place to be too cool to dance. For sure, everybody dance.
That's how it is in Florida too.
Man,
they dance weird. They stick and stuff like that.
But man, look, I got some friends. So my partner, man, he DJ for Flow Rider, man. My partner DJ Tight, and man, I went down to Miami to do some work with them. New Orleans and Florida is like what? Man, in Florida, they gonna dance.
I be trying
them boys be doing this, man. Them boys be having. I'm like, wait a minute. Put the gun out on you, bro.
Nah, they be dancing out there, bro.
Yeah.
But the one at Craig, cause the ones that be in the middle of the floor, drenched in sweat, them be the most gangster ones.
Oh yeah.
Them the most treacherous ones.
What?
They don't care what nobody got to say.
Man,
they have a good time.
They don't care.
Nah, man. But nah, that's what Flex is, man. It's just any work, and so I'm grateful for it, man. Honestly, like, swear, every time I perform that thing, oh yeah. And one of the key elements to Flex is I put a freestyle where you can hump the air. Previously, you couldn't hit one of them in a line dance.
Yeah.
So once you give our community the option, they're gonna take it overboard.
Yeah.
So I was like, man, I want to make a line dance where you can just get loose. And once they were like, oh, we could do this?
And they get loose.
Yeah.
Man, so that was something that actually worked on it. So
how does it feel seeing, like when you go to an event and you just see all these people just smiling, happy, just dancing, like you know that your music make people feel good. Like they forget all about their problems listening to your music.
And did it ever top that first time that you talked about when they had the 95.5 concert?
It's like it's a high.
Yeah.
Bruh, like when I tell y'all, sometimes when I be performing, I look off in the crowd and I just be like, God, this is awesome. Like, cause it be kids and aunties and it'll be people who probably didn't even get up the whole show.
Yeah.
You know? And then I get these videos of these families or Lil Baby singing Flex. And like, that's my, like, anytime I'm down or anytime I'm like, man, this, that, or the third, just when real life get to kicking in, I'd be like, man, God bless me with something that's just like 100 years from now, bro. Like, people gonna be like, man, this dude made Cupid Shuffle, Flex, you know, and you know, and anything, everything in between, and it's gonna live on forever. So I think I don't want to use the word high because that, you know, that can be interpreted weird, but it's like
it is. Cause I get it from football. That feeling when you just like when you make a play and the crowd cheering, it's like, man.
I told my wife that.
Don't nothing beat like ain't nothing in this world that I was just telling somebody. I was like, man, there's nothing in this world. Probably, you know, that artists get. They probably get as close, but I was like, there's nothing in this world that you can do. Like when you make a play in front of thousands of people, like that high, that dopamine. I'm like, bro, it's like there's nothing close.
I got a question, bro, and I've always wanted to experience this, so I want y'all to tell me, what does it feel like to come out onto the field when when it's one of them stupid?
You could feel all the eyes on you. It's like you could feel it.
That rush, like right before we about to go, and y'all come out the tunnel, like that feeling.
The best feeling I got was it wasn't even a home game. It was the first game of the season this year. We played the Bills. It's my first NFL game. And we ran out there and that jump was sold out. And like you couldn't even hear me from this conversation. I'm just soaking it in. I'm like, bro, I'm in the NFL and this jump is loud. Like that, I think that was the best feeling I ever had.
Man, that giving me chills just thinking about it, bro.
They was booing us. Boo. But I'm like, man.
This is my first game. I don't care what y'all say.
Then when they came with Josh Allen, you know, he just won MVP. They were saying MVP so loud, bro. So loud.
What about you, Pat? What's the best college game you ever been walked out? Or high school? You know?
I'll say two. One in high school, I played the state championship.
That's
so like, and I ended the game.
I envy that, bro.
I ended the game on a game-winning pick.
Who y'all played?
We played John Curtis. Going into that game, we kept hearing, they got 26 state championships. They got.
Where you play that?
I played at Catholic High.
Oh yeah.
So we in the game and like it was a back and forth type game, and that play, it was just like as soon as I made that play, you could just feel like when you make a big play in a game,
it don't feel real.
It don't feel real. Like it do not feel real because you dream of making plays like that. So when you actually do it for a split second, it don't feel real to you. Just like people steady telling you like, man, good shit.
Wow.
So like back to what I originally said, like you could just feel people support and love for you in that moment. So like you trying to make another one. And I had the same feeling. Crazy. He was on the field with me when I made my last.
I know which one he finna say.
Pick six. You know what I'm saying? Pick six for Buffalo.
Bro,
we talked about this shit before the play started.
I said 5. Jump the screen. They put it on the screen. Jump the screen.
I say, bet, have my back. I'm gonna go and keep have my back. And I jumped and as soon as I jumped, picked it. And I could just feel. And then even after I scored the touchdown, like the love my teammates showed me, because they know all the work that went in to make moments like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's something that you can't.
It was meant for us to shoot this thing together because I used to work for the ESPN team that filmed the UL games. Oh, yeah. So I was recording that play. And if you go back and watch it, the thing kind of shaking because he running and he's like a little platform and I'm like running that. So he's shaking behind things. So that was crazy. I feel like I caught the intercept. It was crazy.
No, I feel like we was all part of it.
It just one of them.
Hey man, I commend that, man. I envy that. I'm a huge. If we started talking sports, we'll be here all day. Because I love sports, especially football. Like I played in high school, but I played with the best running back in the state at that time. Yeah. We ain't passed much. We didn't pass the beat. Plus our quarterback was like 5'2". Couldn't really see over the line. We ran the option.
Wing T, all that.
Yeah, man. So and shout out to Jermaine Martin, man. I always, and then like my wife, she went to LSU. She ran track at LSU. So it's like, when we'll go to like games or whatever, and it'll be like a player who I was like, yo, man, I remember when them boys. And she'd be like, oh yeah, that's I know him, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And in my mind, I'm like, yo, man, what was it like coming out that tunnel in that valley or something? Like, I'll be asking them that because, of course, they can't translate it all the way, but man,
just hearing the story,
just
make you feel like you there.
To hear you say, to hear y'all say what y'all did, to hear that, for me, it's like, I'm like, man.
Yeah.
So I want to.
That's awesome.
Before we get, because we can low-key turn this into a sports conversation. Before we get all the way off, I want to know, what person did you know that heard your song that was like the most surprising?
Steve Harvey. And look, Steve Harvey, when Cupid Shuffle first came out, nobody knew me. You know, and Steve was on his morning show and he said, I went to New Orleans and there's a song. I don't know who made it, but when they played it, everybody in Bourbon Street ran in Bourbon. We need to find this guy.
Yeah.
So somebody, you know, called me, Steve Harvey talking about you. It just so happened 3 weeks after that, we did a show together in Charlotte, North Carolina. I came off the stage, I performed. He was the host. He was walking back, and I said, excuse me. I said, I'm that dude with that song. And he looked at me. So
big old teeth.
Yeah, bro. So he pulled me to the back of his dressing room area, and we talked for about an hour. And man, Steve took me on the road with him, bro. And he really was the person who helped me blow Cupid Shuffle up on a big scale.
Global scale.
Yeah, man.
This Steve Harvey.
And this pre-Steve. This like pre-superstar Steve. This like when he was mostly just like the comedian. He had the morning show. Yeah. And
that's
man,
hard though, bro. That's hard.
He blessed me, man. He really took me out, and he was like, I'm gonna push you as far as, you know, like a bird. I push you, and then you gotta fly off on your own. But he really, when the label wasn't really doing me right, he really like helped me out, bro. So that was the biggest one, is having him, and then Michelle Obama.
Wow.
That was
wow.
Cause she used it when President Obama was in office. They used it for their like Get Well initiative.
Yeah.
So they would use Cupid Shuffle for it, dog. So when I heard her talk about that, I like
in the Oval Office. My song.
You just said something that made me. You said get well. I also read in your story that you overcame having a stroke in the speech impediment or speech impairment.
Yeah.
Take us through that and how you went through that and overcame that, and still was able to, you know, produce good music and all that.
That time we talked about when it was just that struggle to try to find, you know, I had a lot of personal issues I was going with, man, and became a single dad, and it was like going through that, you know, and everything, and trying to figure out the music, man. Dog, I got all the way up to 260 pounds, bro. But when you don't know, you don't know. I'm isolated. I'm by myself. I ain't doing a lot of shows with my partners. And it was June of 2017. And dog, I had just, me and my son, we had went ride bikes and threw the football at the park because he was little. He wanted to play wide receiver. So we running route. And I got home, man, and you know, I was dwelling on what the situation I was going through. You know how like whenever something bad happened to you, you repeat the story to your partner, and then you hang the phone up, and then somebody call you and be like, what's up? Man, and then you repeat it again. Repeat that cycle. Dog, next thing you know, man, everything just closed up like this. And I just hit the floor. And my son, like, Dad, you all right? And I told him, I was like, get my phone. But I was like, I couldn't see it. So that's when I realized I was having a stroke. So I text my left arm was done. I grabbed my phone, I text my partner, I just said stroke. They was down the road. So they came and I had a TMI on my right side. So it affected on my left. Like until today I still have issues with my left. But the thing was, the few shows that I had, I couldn't tell nobody I had a stroke. They might want their deposit back. Or they're gonna, if you tell them, regardless, they're gonna be looking at you a little extra like, you're not moving the same, something not right.
We paid for all.
So I lip sang, bro, almost 6 weeks. I lip sang, and I couldn't. It was words I just couldn't say. I couldn't say the L. I couldn't say like R words, L words. Like and I had to go through like a whole speech, like, you know, and I had to kind of do it by myself, dog, because you don't want people to know that, you know what I'm saying? But like realizing that I could have died in front of my kid, man, I called one of my partners once I got back situated, man. It took me about 3 months to really kind of get just some activity back in my left. And I started doing CrossFit, started boxing a little bit, just anything to just get that weight off. But that weight and that stress, bro. Weight and that stress. And, you know, it's funny because years later, man, when I met like, my wife, she a personal trainer. So it's like I met somebody who like keeps me in line when it comes to that type of stuff. Cause man, with your health, bro, like, man, I looked at some of the pictures. I'm like 200. How I knew I was 260 was when I went to the hospital for my stroke. They weighed. It's like, what the?
And what was your normal weight before that?
Oh man, like 220, 215. You know, but that stress, going through that music stuff, not knowing what songs I was gonna put out, and then, you know, like I said, a lot of personal stuff, man. I got divorced, so that was a monster. After all that,
This gonna be the third show that we get marriage advice.
I'm telling you,
Last two shows.
I ain't gonna lie now. You gotta come with it.
We ain't purposely bringing it up either. It just so.
No, I'm glad you, because look, last two shows, baby, I want to get married now. So yeah, so the advice they been giving these last two shows.
What's your age? If you don't mind asking. 25, 24,
24.
All right. So, bro, if that's what y'all want, I just tell y'all this, bro. Marry your partner. Marry your partner. Like your dog, my dog. Like if I get in a fight, you got me. You might lose, but your dog. Trophies get old. Trophies get old, bro. All the trophies you got when you was a kid, they sit on the shelf and then they go in a box.
They come with it, bro.
Trophies get old, bro.
Y'all come with it.
Just your partner. Because at some point, they going to hit 45, 46 years old, and they going to get that menopause stuff. And they going to go crazy, and they still got to be your dog. If you marry your partner, you going to be all right. But if it's just, man, when I see her, she bad, but she get on my nerves all the time, and I can't stand her, and she...
But she bad.
But she bad. Date that. Later on, that might become your partner, but to get that ring, you got to. You know how like you got a homeboy that's your dog, and y'all might fight. Y'all might, man, bro, like y'all might be, but your dog.
Fight more than y'all have a good time. But
that's how your girl got to be on that type of time because. It just makes it easy, bro. It makes it easy, dog. And that was the thing I learned. Like my wife was like, man, we be watching football. She like we watch track meets. Like we got the little peacock just for track meets. We be watching the 3,200 meters. Like it's so crazy, dog. But that's my dog. So that's my advice to it. It's just
everybody we had is married. Everybody
real talk.
I mean, we didn't care before this, but like y'all make me want to get married. Like, no, I want.
Yeah, you just can't marry anybody.
I'm not saying that, but from Mr. Hollis, Cajun.
So before you didn't want to get married?
Well, yeah, but now they just making it feel like it just got to happen. Like shit out there somewhere for me.
Yeah, man. Just look, bro. Take it, dog. Take it. Look, I got married when I was 27.
27.
I'm right around the corner.
Yeah, and I got divorced 5 years later because it just wasn't. It didn't click, and then I went 3 years single, dog.
That's Cupid.
Boy, turn the cameras on. Because you got to mind at that time. I got a little name like that. You know, single, and I got to answer to nobody.
And he in Louisiana.
I got to answer to nobody. That was bad.
We could cut this out because the wife won't see you.
Nah, she
100. You did say that's his partner.
That's his dog.
That's his partner.
When I met her, I was like, look. Matter of fact, when we first started, when I met her, it was funny because I had to make that. I had to go down that list. I had to hit everybody up. I was like, before I took her on a date, because I knew. I was like, this gonna be
You know how like you want
this it.
you want to finish everything else first.
I had to get up.
Before you turn that jersey.
Boy, I'm trying to tell you. We want to say, like, before I get in there, let me go ahead and.
That's rough. Yeah. That's rough, boy. What? Be like, so, what's up, man? So I just kind of want to let you know, man. Like, I kind of started talking to somebody. What? You talking to somebody? She ain't better than me.
He better than me. I don't say that.
You know he better than me because he calling. He didn't even text him like that. He calling like,
I wouldn't go back.
Stop taking. Look, I don't even say you got to stop taking back a couple weeks, you know.
But you gotta do it in advance.
Back when they catch up, you know. After a while, they know. You're like, oh, okay, I see what's going on. That's the game. Nah.
That was funny, though. I really, that's throwback for real. I did this move here instead of this. It would have been easy to do this, but I like,
At that old school player, like, put on line.
Right.
Put on line,
Oh, man. That's dope, man.
let me ask you this. Give us something that's next for Cupid that people will not be expecting.
Man, so next year I'm gonna put out an all R&B album.
All on
Yup. So many of my fans is like, we ain't know you really could sing like that. Like whenever they come to concerts and stuff. So I'm gonna do an EP with all 5 just R&B songs.
That's gonna be good.
You got a date?
It's gonna be Valentine's.
Oh,
Because the show that you did when you was riding in the car, man, that jump was
Cadillac Chronicles.
Cadillac Chronicles. Like you could hear like you got a voice.
Yeah,
And I ain't gonna lie, I love like people that can sing.
Like real singing.
Like I always say, if I was back in the day, I probably would have tried to choose singing over football.
Yeah.
Even though I can't sing, I think I would have tried to pursue singing. Cause back then, like in the 90s, like everybody
singing was player. Like you would be player and sing. You know
everybody wanted to sing.
Now you gotta be a gangster, you know. But back then, you could be like Jodeci. They used to look like somebody that rap, but they sang.
Like they look like Rod Wave.
Or that, and that's his. And look, him.
I'm a diehard Rod Wave.
That's all he, man.
Diehard Rod Wave.
He jam. He does jam.
Rod Wave, the only concerts I ever been to in my life.
His beats and his production just it brings you in, bruh.
You ain't got no choice but your whole emotion.
That's
why I don't do it too much because it's like, oh Lord, I don't want to miss my old lady today. I don't want to miss her today, man.
Oh man. Yeah, man. But that's gonna be next for me, man. Is the R&B album. I just want to see how people gonna receive it. You know, like my next album is not gonna be any line dances. Y'all talk about my voice. I'm gonna give y'all all R&B EP and tell me what y'all think. So I'm gonna put together some real dope stuff.
How do you want to be remembered in the Black culture?
Like it's like I want people when they hear my name to just think good vibes.
Yeah.
Family reunion. Yeah. Cupid, what we dancing. What dance we do? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And let that be my legacy, man. I think, you know, for my sons and everything, it's like I want them, you know, to be like he's like a pillar in the community. But more so, bro, I think I just want people to remember that I was just a person. That I'm just a person. Like how we just sitting here right now, bro. If anybody ever meet me, bro, I'm the same. Like I'm never like over Hollywood, you know, like now, you know, every now and then, like if I'm at a concert, I might pop out, I might pull out all the jewelry and be like, yeah. But man, I more so just want people to just know that I'm just a good person, bro. Like I ain't got no bad intentions for nobody, and I'm just trying to make music that reflect that, bro. So, you know, that's really it.
So this one, I'm gonna leave. This gonna be my last one. Is gonna be got a lot of to it. So you like sports and you like music. So I want your top 5 Louisiana athletes ever.
All sports or
all sport, whatever sport.
Just Louisiana?
Just Louisiana. And then I want your top 5 Louisiana anthems.
Oof. Well, that's okay. Athletes. My first one is gonna be my wife, April Sams. My wife,
Y'all better take notes.
she held the Louisiana hurdle record for 17 years.
Dang.
It just got broke by an Olympian. She's heralded as one of the greatest Louisiana hurdlers of all time.
You gotta take notes. That's how you be up.
Two-time national champion,
Dang.
All-American hurdler, man. I mean, every time I see her run in high school, she never lost.
Yeah.
She was like super dog. So, being that's my wife, I got that's my
And
top,
the one.
my top athlete.
The
right
one.
there.
Right there.
Ain't nobody
Yeah.
touching her.
No, my number 2 is Kevin Fall. Kevin Fall.
Running back. LSU.
Kevin Fall is the best football player I ever seen with 2 eyes, with my own 2 pupils in high school. He literally changed Louisiana. Like in this area, dog. Anybody tell you, Fall, and he played quarterback at the time. That's when they were just going straight wildcat.
Yeah.
He was special, man. He was something I never seen before. So I'll say Kevin Fall will be number 2. Number 3, most of them gonna be football too, because that's really what I watch a lot. Number 3 gonna be, man, Puka Williams.
He cold.
Wow.
Puka cold.
I did not expect to hear that.
Man,
Man, but
You
man.
probably seen him. He used to play at Kansas. He was
Oh
like
my
the running
God.
In high school,
I got a
High
guy that
school,
swear
yeah.
by him. Like
And-
that's the one.
in high school, man, I've never seen nothing like that. Kev was like elite.
Boy, I did not expect to hear that. Man. That's
But-
crazy.
Puka Williams was just like, I was like, man, this is not fair.
Yeah.
So I'll go Puka Williams. 4 is a collection of all the running backs from Cadillac or Baton Rouge. That's why when you say you went over there, I was like,
Who you think is the best? They got
Ward.
D-Guys.
Ward.
Like, Ward.
Ward.
Nah,
Ward
so-
won.
You think Ward was better than Geis? I never seen Ward, so I'm just
Yeah.
Ward done with the captain.
Yeah.
And he played quarterback. a
Wait,
little
Ward who?
Ward done.
The one that went to Florida State?
Ward
Yeah,
done.
yeah,
He
Yeah.
from Louisiana?
Yeah, we were trying to tell him a long time ago. Louisiana athletes better than Florida athletes. We've been trying to tell him that. Yeah,
Man, Cali, you had Warwick, Travis Minor, you had Geis, you had
Clyde.
it was somebody else after Travis. Clyde, like all of them boys was just
the one.
like if you had that helmet on, them boys was all just they were great. Great. My last is 5. Oh, we had 4.
Yeah, 5.
Simone Augustus.
Simone Augustus, all right.
Shout out to Cuz. It's my second cousin through my grandma
Simone.
Pat. I was going to LSU women's game before they was popping. Shout out to Simone.
Simone.
Who?
All right,
Simone
all right.
Augustus, LSU basketball legend.
Yeah, Simone.
Yeah,
Legend.
She not, I think I got.
She
came
coach
to my
now. She
elementary
coach.
school before.
She coach now.
Oh,
But
it's a
Yeah.
Yeah, before LSU basketball, men's or women's, was even anything. They ain't had names back in the day.
my
Simone
honorable mention though is Jada Reshard right now at LSU because I seen her play recently, and Jawan Johnson. That's my
the one from LCA.
Yeah, he nice.
He played
Simone, that's a
quarterback.
good man. You've been watching. You've been watching.
Man,
Williams and Simone Augustus.
Yeah.
That's not too
Man, when
far
y'all
off.
chilling, just go watch Puka Williams highlights on
I
YouTube.
seen him. I know
Nah,
he ain't seen him, so he got.
It's like
It was
1-2
like video
full
game.
speed
Yeah.
video game,
And
bro.
you know what's crazy? I heard a story. He had like
He played like
almost like 3 or 4
around
of his
our
toes shot off
high
from
school era. Like
So he was running like
17,
that
18,
without
19.
some toes.
Around
I
right?
Huh?
That was Cupid. Like he was like 16, 17, 18.
Yeah,
around that
like
time.
Yeah.
around the time I was in high
You know, Acadiana is so super dominant, right? Acadiana High School, Acadiana
Yeah.
Rams here. Man, I'm in the playoffs. It was fourth and 5. Everybody in the whole entire stadium, Puka was getting the ball. Man, they tossed it to Puka on a sweep. That boy, boop, put that foot in the ground, spun around, came back around, and cut up the middle and won the game and knocked Acadiana out of the playoffs.
What
Yeah.
school he went to?
Palmdale.
What is that?
Crazy.
I know where it is.
Like,
I don't even know the
I
location.
can't even tell you.
But he was one of them ones, man. So, yeah,
You probably see his highlights. You know.
he was tough.
I
What
didn't,
about anthems?
I didn't know what he done.
Okay, musical
That
anthems.
did it for you right there.
Okay, out of respect, Louisiana anthems. Bang that ass up. For one, you play that,
Yeah.
it's official. Cupid Shuffle.
Yeah.
That's where it gets tricky.
I'm thinking with.
I got one in my head.
I got one in my head.
one in my head.
I got one in my head. I want to be
Louisiana anthems.
I got one in my head. We might be the same.
I think it is. We gonna see.
Where he from?
Don't.
Yeah, I know where he from. I know where he.
We gonna see. He got at least one on his, I think.
Oh man, see, I'm stuck.
Let's get some options too. Let's get some options.
Set it off.
Set it
Oh,
Set it off.
okay.
Wipe down.
Set it out, wipe it out.
I'm sorry. I apologize.
I don't know if it's gonna make
You
it.
know,
Retrack it. Okay.
All right.
Back that.
You got weapon too now.
Cupid Shuffle. Definitely set it off.
set it off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ain't no man.
Ain't nothing touching
Okay,
set.
that's what I was thinking. That's what I was
Ain't
thinking.
nothing
The comfortability. That's not a word. But watching white people sing "Set It Off," lets me know that that's one of them ones. Man, I'm in LSU Stadium.
You see JC back there shaking his head. He know what I'm saying.
That's when you got an anthem. That's an anthem.
Yeah.
So
especially at the UO is.
Yeah, there you go.
Real talk.
Hey,
Top
man.
through. Yeah.
you can beat the curse words out all you want. It don't matter.
They not gonna skip.
Then
That's three.
That's three. Wipe Me Down is a Negro spiritual. It is. Bro, think about this, bro. That's the most powerful song of faith. I pull up at the club, VIP,
Gas tank is
on E, but
All drinks
on me.
wipe it out. That's faith. That's faith. That is faith, bro. That's spiritual.
Hey, that's shout out to the Loops, man. That's our song right now. Wipe me down.
That's spiritual, bro, man. You ain't got no money.
But it's on me.
All drinks.
Nah, I ain't gonna
And
lie.
for your fifth spot. What's your fifth spot? I feel like we got to do a bounce song, but it's ain't my list.
Yeah.
My list.
Yeah. That's exactly where I was going. I'm gonna give it to my boy Chopper.
Okay.
I'm gonna give it to my boy Chopper.
Oh, that's so.
Just a reaction.
Yeah.
Reaction. If you play Chopper style,
Especially when the Saints was winning.
Man, what LSU turned it up too.
God.
So
Yeah.
not just already turned, but
yeah.
you know.
Why them saying yeah. But I mean, yeah, you gotta put that. I think y'all gonna make me post that on Facebook one day. I'm gonna wait till after the show. But like that shuff back that ass up, Cupid Shuffle, set it off. It's yeah. And I know you said Webby.
We got
I
a
put
Keep
Webby.
going, honorable mention.
we got a lot of honorable mentions. There's a lot. I was thinking like
Independent would be
down for
six.
my niggas.
That'd be that's they top 10.
Down for my niggas.
Yes.
Gotta have a wings.
Make them say
You think Wayne got
This is officer.
anthems though. That
Yeah,
not good
that's not
song
good.
anthems like words that come on and
Like as
songs
soon
that
as they
come
come
on.
up, yeah.
Down for my nigga. Like make them say I would think maybe, but that's a little outdated.
Yeah, but I think yeah, make them say would be like a no. You could say the bunny hop. You could throw the bunny hop in there. But that's kind of that might be like 10, but that you could
Nah, set it off as the anthem.
set it off as the anthem, bro.
Like I do set it off, but when I came here,
You do the words.
I do the.
You do the words.
I learned the words. I learned the words. I made sure I learned the words.
Badass.
When I came here.
God damn. Yeah, man. Nah, that's
Well, matter of fact, that's it. You was Cupid Shuffle came out when? What year?
so dog. I came out the same
That's
year.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, what was that like?
Oh, bro, man, in 2007 we did the BET Awards, and like they had us lined up.
You and Boosie.
Boosie them was in front of
Oh
us.
man, I know
Say,
that
bro.
was crazy.
Hey, man, they took them boys straight out of Baton Rouge and brought them in LA. Man, them boys was off. Cut up.
What he said? He said I'm gonna hit 106 and chill on the couch, but I ain't coming by myself. I'm bringing that song.
And,
He ain't lying.
and everybody.
He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
Hey.
He ain't lying.
Boosie one of them ones.
That was the
man.
same.
He the most authentic
That was the same
person. I
BT
think.
Awards Webby had went viral because he was talking to that reporter. Or was that a different one?
It was a different. It was a different one.
one.
Yeah, it was a different. But they was wilding out there.
Yeah.
Man, hey man, Webby.
Webby's
Webby's
back
Webby,
to the
bro.
bubble.
If you ever, bro, Webby is Webby, bro. That's that. You couldn't put a better combination of two people. Boosie and Webby, dog. Yeah.
So finalists we had back to that up, Cupid Shuffle, set it off, wipe me
Wipe
down,
Me Down,
chopper style,
Chopper Style.
follow Louisiana anthem. They gonna. somebody always be like, well, you forgot this.
Mhm.
You forgot this.
Y'all look, get in the comments and say what we missed. That's that. What we missed.
I know them New Orleans like Magnolia Shorty, that type of stuff, like them kind of bounce songs like that.
But when you say Louisiana anthem, you gotta. I think about what it been in Lake Charles and New Orleans and Shreveport.
Yeah.
Cause look, if we go there, we gotta put honorable mention in that top 10. We gotta put A.B. Band.
For real though, no, for real.
You do.
I didn't know he was from Louisiana when I was a kid. He went until I got older.
Yeah, because Shreveport had they run.
That's Fly J?
No,
Hurricane.
white folks, gangsters in clubs.
No, I'm saying, ain't that Hurricane Chris?
No, Hurricane Chris ain't flooded.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah.
So those the 5. And 5 Louisiana, his wife, Miss April Sams,
Yep.
Kevin Falk, Pooper Williams,
All the running backs in Cali.
Kathy PR, and 5 was
Simone
Augusta. That's
Yeah.
I respect the skill of Louisiana.
you really gotta, man. Simone Augusta. That's
Man, honestly, I got the hoop, man.
So I got one last question before we wrap it up. Have you ever thought about venturing off into any other business aspects besides the music industry?
So man, yes. I got a few business things that I do right now. I got a cologne and perfume line called Bells and Bowls.
Mm-hmm.
And I enjoy doing that just like for my customers and my fans who like the A1 Day ones.
Yeah.
Believe it or not, man, I just started a label. I'm helping other artists out, just kind of like to be able to get their bread without having the label steal it from them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't need nothing from them, man. I'm just trying to get them to be successful. I want to play in that stock market, but I'm scared right now, though. There's too many files popping up right now. I'm like, but on a business type of time, man,
so many files.
Talk to ChatGPT. Yeah. Who?
Huh?
Say,
Walmart.
We gonna talk? Help me, bro.
Look like you know what you're talking about.
Cause when you be broke and then you get money, the last thing you want to do is give somebody some money to help you make money, and they don't. Because then you want to fight.
Yeah.
And I'm the type of person, I'm nice and I'm not.
Yeah.
So I'm always nice.
Is it we kiki
Until, bro, the stock went down. Like, I'm mad at you for investing it, and it ain't got nothing to do with you. So I gotta get myself
Yeah, I
together.
think stock's one of them things you gotta really know what's going on. Like, that's why I'm kind of scared of it.
They make it seem so easy
Yeah.
though. Invest in stock.
Yeah, but you gotta know what's going on. Or you gonna get exactly what you talking about.
And I'm
I'd
too
rather put
scared.
my 5 on LSU. Put my 5 on LSU. That's how I'm rolling.
Yeah, man. So but honestly, man, I'm a big fan of you keeping the main thing the main thing.
Yeah.
Music is what I know how to do.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll venture off into publishing and songwriting and owning intellectual property versus like getting into like real estate.
Things
stuff
under
like
the
that.
umbrella of music. That's a skill. Being able to know what worked for you and sticking to it.
So before we wrap it up, ask one last question. Man, what advice would you give someone who's scared to jump out there on that dance floor to Cupid shuffle, flex, or someone who's scared to chase their dream? Got the same gift that you was blessed with.
Man, look, bro. My 7th grade coach Sylvester McKinley, told us this, dog. He was a gangster, dog. Jerry curl, high socks, like a real life gangster, bro. And he always said, "The coward never start, the weak die on the way, and only the strong survive. The only way you fail is if you quit." So for me, anybody like, if you say like for people who want to chase their dreams, if you don't start, that means you don't deserve to even get there. You're too scared.
Yeah.
But once you get in the mix, man, the only way you fail is if you quit. Like, it could take you 20 years. It could take you a span of 15 years or 10 years in between to get that hit. But the only way you fail is if you quit.
Yeah.
So just don't quit. Just don't quit, man. And I tell artists whenever I sign them, please don't tell me you sound like Rod Wave. Don't tell me you sound like Future. Don't tell me you're hard like Boosie, because I'm gonna say we already got one.
Yeah.
Be the first you, and that's what made me successful. Is I was the first me. I just was me. I'm not gonna try to be nobody else. And once people catch on to you, you in the lead. They already got a lot of that other stuff. So when people do music or just whatever you want to do, everybody's blueprint is different. I'm sure your success story in football coming up from Pee Wee up is different from yours, but y'all both met at a pinnacle. So, you know, blueprint, man, make your own blueprint. That's all I see.
Appreciate that. I'm most definitely gonna give you the flowers though, man.
Thank you,
You
man.
deserve it.
Thank you, man.
You deserve
That
it.
means a lot, bro.
You are the family reunion. Like,
Thank you,
for real. Like, you are the family. I knew your song before I knew.
Cookout.
It was like, I just thought the song just made itself.
Yeah, that
Like, I didn't, man.
But I want to say on camera, man, hey, man, I watched y'all show before I came. Man, thank y'all for the platform in our area. A lot of times you'd have to do an interview like this on a Zoom, but y'all professionalism, man, the way y'all how candid y'all are, and the fact that y'all could be doing anything in the world, but y'all here giving people opportunities to tell their story, man, is a blessing. So, man, just keep doing that, bro. Much respect to y'all, bro. For real. Like it's whatever direction y'all want to go. The only direction y'all can go is up because, like, just being in here is I could tell from being in here that this is something big and special.
Yeah.
So yeah, bro.
We came a long way,
Man,
We came
We
a
didn't
long
record these episodes everywhere. We been in attics, basements, all over the place.
Offices.
And shout out to him. He the one, shout out to him back there. Because I ain't set none of this up. I'm gonna tell you.
Oh, man, this is
Y'all know what he look like.
And that's the joke. They never
They
gonna
never
know.
gonna know.
Right.
He ain't gonna never show his face.
Nah, man, this is down. Y'all got it down, bro.
Nah, I appreciate you.
Oh, yeah,
man.
Oh,
Appreciate that, man.
that was
That was fun, boy. I like that, man.
Appreciate it, man.
Hey, it was fun.